Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving back into one of the most profitable and satisfying careers in Star Citizen, salvaging panels. We're going to walk you through everything you need to know how to earn credits quicker. I found a route in Pyro, so let's get started. We're going to start off by making your way to a station called Gaslight. And if you don't know where that is, if you just look south of the star system and you'll see Pyro 5. Go south of that again and you'll see a space station called Gaslight. Once you've got yourself here, we're going to head over to the right and we're going to go to Cluster KKE-717. When you do set the quantum jump to get there, you'll probably find it bounces you off of Pyro 5 and then back down. But I'll show you how to get around that. I'll see you out there. Okay, once you're all calibrated for Pyro 5, you can do a quick quantum jump. And when it gets to about 3.9 GM away, we're just going to cancel the quantum jump. So right about now. And if you open your mobi-glass again, go to your maps. And we're going to put back in, where was it? It's just to the right, wasn't it? So zoom right out. And we're going to click on Cluster KKE-717 again and then set the route again. And you'll see it's a direct jump now. For whatever reason, it can't navigate its way directly there. So instead of wasting time bouncing off of Pyro and then back down, we just cancel the quantum and jump the 2 GM this way. Another thing I've noticed as well is you can't manually search for clusters. So you literally have to zoom out so you can see them all on the map. And manually click it and set your route. Now, I have had it before when you come out of quantum jump, you might find that there's targets there. I'm not sure if they're AI or if it's just other players doing a similar thing. The last jump I did, I didn't have any contact. And this time we've got lucky as well. So we're just going to cancel our quantum. We're going to hit V. Oh no, there is one there, look. 17 kilometers away. They're closing in as well, so we're just going to go the opposite direction. Once you've got your scanner module going, just hit tab. And there we go, look, straight away. 14,000 signature, that means there's 7 separate panels to scrape. Hopefully that other ship's going the opposite way. We seem to have lost them for a second, so we should be good to start. Just keep pinging, make sure you go in the right direction. One thing about these clusters, you want to make sure that you don't fly into one of these little asteroids. You see that one's moving. Last thing you want to do is be full of RMC and blow yourself up. I have done quite a few runs of this now. I've put together a little montage of all my panel shenanigans. But this is really honestly an easy way to earn quite quick credits, because we're only jumping, what is it, 2 GM from when we're finished back to the sell point at Gaslight. Gaslight offers some of the highest prices available for IMC, so there's a double whammy there for you. Just going to scrape these couple of panels here. We've got a large one down here and one here. Start with this top one. Going to speed up the salvaging process, and I'll see you when we're ready to unload into the cargo deck. So as we're doing this the second panel, I just want to make you aware that from time to time you will hear your ship warn you of contacts. If you do hear that, so you need to be quite on guard, because you are in Pyro. People around here will probably shoot first, ask questions later. I've not died yet to a player. In total I've done about, I don't know, 3 or 4 of these runs. Just making some decent money. What I normally do is if I hear contact, I hold Z and I'll just look around to see where exactly they are and how far they are away. If you notice they're closing in on you, then so it might be time then to drop what you're doing and just boost out of here. But like I say, I've not had any issues as yet, but I can guarantee that there will be someone at some point, just for the fun of it, to blow you up. You're no threat to them in a Vulture. The weapons on this is quite pathetic. It's more of a deterrent than something you can actually fight with, so it's better just to cut and run. Yeah, I'm going to speed this back up and see you the other side. Right, we should head down to the cargo deck below, and this time I am going to be using the full space of the cargo area. I'm going to snap to the grid what I can, and anything else I'm just going to shove down the side here too high until you get to about here. Okay, I'm not going to show you all of this because it's quite boring, but I'll see if I can slow it down the parts where I'm stacking things down the side here. Okay, so we're going to snap one there. One next to it. And then the third one, it won't snap to the grid because this is supposed to be clear for a walkway. And we're just going to push it gently back as far as it goes. It might bounce around for a second, but as long as it settles when you're done, you're good to stack on top of it. There are ways that you can open the rear door and chuck maybe a dozen out of there, and then you literally fill it up too high going backwards out, and then you fly around and come in the front door of your ship. But for the extra SEU that it gets you, it's a bit more time to do that. Okay, and then all we're going to do is plonk this one on top. Again, just push it back until it stops and let it drop. And then it's literally rinse and repeat. Do the next layer, that'll give you 12, and then put the 13th one there. And then we get back to salvaging. So as we're just heading away from the main bulk of the cluster, we found another 12,000 signature. That means there's 6 separate panels. Hopefully they're big ones. We'll see when we get there. Right, what have we got here then? Have we got lucky? So if you hold right click, you'll zoom in. We've got 1 large, couple of smalls, 3, well, 1 large, 2 smalls and 3 medium sized panels. Usually I would just take the large ones and run, but there's 3 of them here, so 3 medium ones might be nice. I have found that if you're using the max lift tractor beam, this large one, it's a little bit too powerful for this confined space. So what I like to do is stand in this doorway. Gives you a little bit more wiggle room just to manoeuvre the boxes about. Chuck one down like that. Drag this one out, lift it up, and oh, drop it. Lift it up, snap it over that side. This one can go next to it. And again, this last one on the left hand side, we're just going to slide it on top of there. Oh, we were blocking it. Again, get in the doorway. Now, this is where you have to be quite clever with how you line these up. We want to keep these as close to that wall as possible, so that we don't block the chute as it's coming out, because it will stop printing boxes if you block it, like it has at the moment. Get that going again. Now the next one's going to go here in this space. And like I said, we're going to make sure these are moved over nice like that, so we can tell it to carry on, he says. There we go, that should have got it. You can reach this button from quite far away. There we go. So if you look, you'll see it's just missing this box, and we're going to try and lift this box up. Slowly bring it towards us. You might have to drop it a few times to reset the collision. And just slowly bring it towards you. And you want to make sure this box is also not blocking the exit. And again, we can reach this button from over here. And hey presto. See, a few of those boxes are close to the wall, so I'm hoping that doesn't make us blow up. But as you can see, we've got another box on the buffer plate that's just come out. This one's moving slightly, so I'm just gonna give it a chance to settle. There we go. Okay, and that should let us now, if we have a look at how much room we got left in the buffer. I think it works out you get 24 in the back, the way that I've done it, and then you can get another 13 in the buffer, so that brings us, what, 37 in total. Again, I'm going to speed this up. We're going to find, hopefully the next place has got a couple of large panels we can do, and that should top up our buffer so we can jump back and sell it. I'll see you in a moment. Alright, so we found another 12,000. Quite a lucky run. If you look around long enough, you'll see there's quite a lot of these little patches. here's an example. So as I'm approaching the patch I was looking at, there's another one beyond it, and that was 18,000. Don't know if I can see it. It's too close. It was 18,000. There's 9 panels on that one, 6 on this one. We only need really one big one here, and we'll wrap it up and go and sell it. Excellent. So as you can see, we're not going to need the whole panel here. I'm going to leave it behind because this is Pyro, and obviously the longer you are out here, the higher chance you've got of getting attacked. We're now full, so we're going to turn our mining beams off. We're going to put on our quantum, open the Moby glass, and then you're just going to put Gaslight. And it's a straight shot back home. I'll see you once we've landed and loaded all the cargo down. I'm not going to bore you with that. So I'll see you when we're at the sell point. Now we're back. I know I said I wouldn't bore you with this, but I just want to mention that I've had 0 problems with any of the space station hangars, either accessing it, walking about, or even putting the elevator down. I know some ground elevators have been a problem in Stanton, but the 2 times I've used it in Pyro, like an actual ground base elevator, I've had no issues there either. But I do generally like to stick to space stations, mainly because everything's here. You've got your hangars, your habs, you've got your medical bays, you've got your gallerias for all your armor and stuff if you die. This particular station's also got a cargo center, so if you do die and respawn here, you can buy your tractor beam guns straight away. It's kind of handy. So the station again, it's called Gaslight. I'll just show you the location of it again. Okay, it is near Pyro 5, just south of it. I'm not sure about the other stations, whether they've got all the stuff for it, but I know this one is the main one I picked purely because you've got a cluster. You've got a few clusters nearby Pyro 5. You've also got this cluster we've been going to, and that's Cluster KKE-717 again. I did venture to Vulture. There was a cluster nearby there because Vulture is also good for selling. There's a sell point there for RMC. I was using this cluster, which is Cluster FSN704, and then I literally made a few jumps to Vulture and back to sell it. But this one here is a lot closer, so I'm going to be sticking with this one in future. Literally next door, less risk, and it's quicker to get back and sell it. Okay, so that is the cargo all dealt with. Now we've just got to empty this buffer. And like I said before, there's 13 extra in this buffer. So this is the last box. I do just want to mention that I'm thoroughly enjoying Pyro at the moment. I love the aesthetics. I love the look of the new hangars, or the new old looking hangars at least. Loving the art style. We're just going to send this down. That's your 37 SCU. That took us pretty much dead on 50 minutes for that one run, and that was leaving, finding the panels, scraping, coming back and dropping it off. Going to head upstairs now if the elevators work, and drop off our ship to the storage. Yeah, we're going to head upstairs. I'm going to show you how to find the admin panel, because that's where you're going to be selling this at this station. I'll see you topside. And we've fallen. Let's try this. And would you believe it? We are in the medical bay. So it did kill us. Last time this happened this evening, I got stuck in the lift. I ended up suiciding, coming here, and it was all pitch black. So I logged out, changed server and logged back in. And it put me in a hab with all of my gear that I lost in the inventory in the hab. So we will just go and check that it hasn't stored our stuff for us. It's not a big deal, as long as you've got a standard suit and helmet on. Get yourself a tractor beam. It's not that expensive to restock doing this. There we go. Let's go to the shops. Right, so once you're at the shops, you're going to want to head straight ahead, and you've got the administration area. Carry on going and go to the left, and you'll see 2 admin panels. Just open these up. Choose Gaslight because that's where we're at, and there you go. The 37 SCU which we just dropped off will net us 373,000. Now, not too bad for an hour's work. Like I say, I've done this maybe 4 or 5 times over the past week. Not been blown up by anyone. The only problems I've had is with the game itself, and that's not too bad. 300,000. That puts us at 7.7 million. I've not decided yet whether I'm going to save up for the reclaimer just by grinding this out, or if I reach enough, which we're nearly there now to be fair. We might just reach enough and buy the Constellation Taurus and mix up the gameplay a bit, go and do some bounty hunting, some more hauling. Let me know what you think in the comments. Should I get another million and then buy the Constellation Taurus, or should I go the whole hog 31 million for the reclaimer? Only trouble with that is it's going to be a very long grindy process. We're near enough a quarter of the way there. Let me know what you think. Okay, we're just going to check and see if when we quit and rejoined, it put our stuff back in the terminal, and it did. So it didn't give us our tractor beam. I think that's gone, but it has given us our armor and undersuit. Last time I loaded it, it had the gun on the back, so we've lost the gun as well as the tractor beam. Unless when we put this on, it's going to appear, is it? Let's have a look. Oh, there we go, see? So we had to use one of our spare tractor beams, but it has put the assault rifle in. Very strange. And that's it. You're now ready to start salvaging panels in Pyro like a pro. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more tips and tricks. Let me know down below in the comments what you're doing to maximise your profits. Are there any better routes for this? If you do try this method and it works well, then let me know how you got on. I'll see you in the next video.